Joining us from back at home in Massachusetts, former Penn State fencer Andrew Mackiewicz. And Andrew, really appreciate the time. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're a two-time national champion, a four-time All-American during your career at Penn State, and now you're right on the cusp of reaching Tokyo Olympics, which have been pushed from 2020 to 2021. The team has qualified. You're right on the brink of qualifying. What has it been like as you try to achieve the Olympic dream?
It means everything right now. I remember when I was 14 years ago when I started fencing, I felt like the modern day Skywalker. I've yet to become a Jedi Master though, no pun intended, but yeah, I get goosebumps thinking about it. I mean, the countless hours, preparations, like work that I put in, and finally like seeing like the end goal, not really the end, but the next stepping stone in my fencing career. It's a great feeling. It's really good. Many people don't see what happens behind the curtain, and many people don't see that, but come to the end of how bad you want it.
Well, you mentioned behind the curtain. Can you peel back that curtain for us and tell us what goes into achieving the success that you've had in the sport, and especially what you're doing now, considering things have certainly changed logistically?
There's a lot of sacrifices that need to be done. A lot of people don't, like I said, a lot of people don't see that behind the curtain. Like right now, for example, I graduated 2018. I see all my friends, everyone getting jobs. I'm working part-time, training, waking up 7 a.m. to lift, eating the right food, making sure that I'm not drinking, keep my body, squeaky clean. But not only that, but like just like the nightlife, just a social life, you can make a lot of sacrifices. You gotta determine whether, you want to put the extra work in, work hard, or you want to spend your free time, just playing video games or going to the beach with your friends. You got to make the sacrifice and decide, at the end of the day, what do you want more?
Obviously, you were so close for this summer, and then you get a whole calendar year. Now, whether that's good, bad, I'm not sure, but 2021, it's still on the near horizon for you. What would it mean to represent Team USA in those Olympics in Tokyo now in 2021?
I can't even imagine. I mean, just representing your country at the highest level, in sports is just such an honor. There's so many people that just dream of having this opportunity, and being able to put it down on paper and saying that like this has happened is just an unbelievable achievement. I think everyone on our team knows their duty. It's just whether when you come onto the strip, you got to do your job. Everyone knows what everyone's capable of doing. Communication is key. Everyone knows the end goal. We all know that we want that gold in Tokyo. And as long as we keep that mindset, the possibilities are endless.
And you were telling me before we started recording here that fencing's actually a pretty tight-knit community. So a lot of the athletes that you either trained with or competed against on the collegiate circuit are some of the athletes that you're training with and competing with now. So what is that fencing community like?
It's so strange. I can't even put words to how to explain it. It's like its own universe. Starting, since I was 8 years old, training some of the people I fence with today. I've known them since I was 8 years old when I started the sport, either rivals, teammates. And it's nice knowing that there's other people that are just as dedicated as you into a sport, and you see them grow up with you, competing at the highest level. And it's nice knowing there's other people you can relate to that are dedicated to something just as much as you are.
I mentioned some of your accomplishments at Penn State before. When you reflect back on what you were able to achieve at Penn State, what sticks out to you?
Honestly, I wouldn't be all the achievement I've gotten. I never thought I was going to win NCAAs coming to college. I dreamt of being All-American in high school, but I had to credit my team and my coaches and my friends and family for support. Like I was overwhelmed with the support that I had at Penn State. In high school, I had friends who supported me and everything, but never really understood the sport, or never were able to see me compete because competitions are throughout the country, they're international. But it was cool, being on a team at Penn State. You got your brothers and sisters on a team, and everyone wants the same goal. Everyone wants to win. They have your back. So I definitely have to give credit to them. They definitely made me feel like I could achieve something that I never thought I could achieve. And I have to give it that's the reason why I think the Penn State fencing team is so good. Or just all the teams at Penn State, because we're such a close-knit community. We all know what we stand for. We all know what our goals are, and collectively, if everyone's on the same page, anything can happen.
You brought something up there, and I want to wrap it up on this. Fencing, it's certainly not a sport that a lot of people are accustomed with and not that familiar with. So
Yeah.
as you're growing up, how did you get involved in it? Because I'm sure your friends are looking at Andrew like, Andrew's a great athlete. Why is fencing? So how'd you get involved?
I love Star Wars. Even today, I love Star Wars. Every time I pick up a saber, I just feel like the Force is in me. I feel like a modern day Jedi. It's awesome. And I was younger. My brother is also a Star Wars fan, and we used to beat each other up with toy lightsabers in the backyard. To a point where my parents were like, "Hey, listen, like we can't have you guys beating each other up in the backyard. We're just signing you up for fencing."
Well, congratulations on a great run so far, and we look forward to seeing you repping the red, white, and blue. So good luck here moving forward, and thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Can't wait.